Hello and welcome to New Hampshire, site to race number 24 of the NRSL Hooters Series season number 3. And we're up in the Northeast now with 3 different venues for all 3 series this week. And front row today will be Cosmic Nova and Jeff James. Row 2 has Mason Powers and Eric Powers. Row 3 sees third in points Alex Maystar alongside Amanda Shelley. In row number 4, Matt Dixon alongside rookie Hiroshi Kazuyoshi. And in row 5 will be Preston Plord and Chris Louvier. Here's the rest of your starting grid today. Maxwell Chan comes in as the points leader by 19 points over Charles Sanford. It is 82 points back to Alex May in third. And those are the only 3 drivers who could actually leave here as the points leader. Rest of the top 10 in points is Mary Shelley, Jake Bassinger, William Duncan, Sky Commons, Time Pollard, Preston Plord, and Dylan Young. Of the top 10, Jake Bassinger is the only one in the top 10 without a win. He is also the only driver coming into this race that is actually in this race on points right now. So, interesting thing there that we've had 15 different winners that all find themselves in the top 30 in points right now. The other drivers outside the top 10 that are in the chase right now, Kyle Matthews, Chris Louvier, Kyle Collins, Max Newworth, Mason Neal, Henry Powers. Brian Patterson comes this race 34th in the points, so not looking too good for him. Actually, what am I talking about there? He's actually got pretty good. 30th in points is actually Ashley LaPlante, who is not in the field, obviously, so there's a piece of good news there for Brian Patterson fans. The onboards that we will carry today will be those of the 60, the 9, the 21, the 7, the 19, the 6, the 33, and the 5. Maxwell carrying the Ford onboard camera, Charles Sanford the Dodge onboard camera, Alex May the Chevy onboard camera. Mary Shelley will be carrying the Harrah's onboard camera, Jake Bassinger the Banquet onboard camera, William Duncan the AmeriQuest onboard camera, Sky Commons the Old Spice onboard camera, and Dylan Young carrying the Lowe's onboard camera in this one. So field getting ready to come through turns 3 and 4 as this New Hampshire Motorsports crowd will get up on their feet. And the green flag is out. We're underway for 26 laps here at New Hampshire. Very quickly, Mason Powers into the second spot there. And it's going to be 3 wide for third. Eric Powers, who's had a quick car all weekend, as well as Cosmic Nova. And we have made a green flag lap here. I think I saw someone turned in the back, and it was Max Newworth in the 4. Caution flag will fly. And the question is, can Mason Powers make a move on Jeff James or not? Eric Powers is going to grab third away. Kazuyoshi to 4th, or to 5th, I should say. And now the field takes the caution and will try and slow down. A lot of damage to the 4 of Augie Vidovich. Or, wow, why did I say Augie? I'm sorry, Max Newworth. It's because I'm doing all these test races, I'm willing to bet. Oh my god. Doing the test race for the I9s for next season. I'm sorry about that. Max Newworth involved. Let's take a look back at what happened. And we're back. The type of wreck here that I think we've pretty much grown accustomed to seeing, really, at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. And Max Newworth comes out the corner. Oh, and Seth? I'd be curious to take another look at that. Let's get another view of that. I couldn't quite tell. It looked like Seth might have come up. Oh, whoops. Spectator Cam actually has a pretty good view here coming off turn number 4. Let's see if we can't see what exactly happened here. Oh, that's difficult to say. That is actually truly difficult to say whether or not Seth came up or Newworth came down. Either way, Newworth takes the main blow there. His day going to be over quickly. And I believe he was looking at possibly getting in. He was 286 over 31st. Magic number leaving today would have been 296. Now it's not going to happen today, and he'll be looking still easily going to make this chase most likely. But now for Neuwirth, it's going to take another week to clinch that final or that chase berth for this Ford Geico Dodge. And I know we're going to go back to restart, but this actually happened during the slowdown. Watch this. Chris Louvier is going to turn Preston Plord underneath the caution, and Preston actually ends up getting into the 21. 59 gets a piece. Mason Neal, a lot of damage to the 39. And a very weird crash underneath the caution. So, not quite sure what was going on there with the 41. But Preston, unfortunately, getting turned underneath the caution, was scored in the 9th position at the time. And we are back. Field has gotten the 1 to go. Camshaft going wrong underneath the 4. And there's another problem. One of the Roush cars. I'm not quite sure which one it is. It is Matt Duncan. The 50 has blown up underneath the caution. Chris Washer also got damage in that mess with the 60. And Matt Duncan from the 14th position has blown up the Pennzoil Ford. Oh boy. Trying to get to the bottom here so he can get onto pit lane. Now this green flag has actually come out through all this, and we did not even get the field rundown that I would have liked. But you can see where most of the field is. Jeff James now with a huge advantage through all of that, as he got the jump on the restart. Here comes Eric Powers inside of Mason Powers. The two Powers siblings here, or family members or whatever. Don't know quite what's going on there. Kazuyoshi now making a move inside of Cosmic Nova. No caution yet. Contact here between the 18 and the 33. Rubbing doors here. William Duncan gonna fall in line and go to the inside of the 33 now. Charles Sanford caught on the outside as well. And most recent winner, Time Pollard, making moves inside of the 59 of Chris Washer now. Not quite sure how the 59 is able to hang up there right now. This is pretty impressive actually for that Kingsford Ford. A lot of damage to the back end of that car. But apparently on this track, not hurting his speed whatsoever. I'm actually kind of shocked by that. Cosmic Nova way at the track has lost a spot to Matt Dixon. Now is going to have to try and hold off a spot from the 22 here. Chris Louvier side by side with, I believe that is Preston Plord. Yes, it is. Love a view of the pace car. Worth mentioning, Kyle Collins clinches a chase spot today with a finish of 18th or better. And I'm not quite sure. Someone clinched a spot. Alex May clinches a spot with 10th or better. So right now, Alex May doing what he needs to do today to be able to clinch a chase spot. Currently runs in the 8th position. And underneath, Amanda Shelley now for 7th. As Eric Powers starts to reel in the 99 of Jeff James. Going up the track a little bit though. Looks like Powers' car got a little tight there through 3 and 4. Maybe got to the gas a little too soon. Contact there between Dylan Young, Ben Neuwirth. And they keep it going straight right now. Preston Plord has gone the wall there. You see the damage on the right side of the freecreditreport.com Ford. And how is Jake Baskinger looking right now? I mean, he doesn't have to do too much because all he has to hope for is that a new winner doesn't happen, which right now actually would happen. Jeff James has not gone to victory lane yet this season, but Baskinger currently runs in the 30th position. You see all the cars back here. Mason Neal has lost a lot of ground, and there's the points leader, Maxwell Chan. Right now runs in the 39th position on the racetrack. A lot of damage to Matt Balding's car, the 11. That must have happened during the slowdown or something underneath that caution. Although Seth Cole running up the track almost gets into the 77. And we might have a battle for the lead. No. Well, we do somewhat. Eric Powers all over the back bumper now. The Aaron's Dodge of Michael Waltrip Racing. And nothing going on yet there. So we'll come back to this battle at some point. Dylan Young starting to try and reel back in the UPACmoving.com Chevy of Ben Neuwirth. As Neuwirth tries to reel in the 22 of Amanda Shelley. Just trying to look back up here at some point here every once in a while. Looks like Charles Sanford is trying to make a move inside. William Duncan right now would retake the points lead, I believe, with where they run. Although Kyle Matthews is going to lose a spot to Jordan Davis. And here comes Jerry Shelley in the 23. Up the middle, he and Sam Young going to try and take a spot away from the 38. And we've got a battle up front somewhere. And yes, we do. Battle for the lead. Eric Powers inside of the 99. And Mason Powers also going to try and get a spot out of this. New leader, the AC Delco Chevrolet. And now Matt Dixon up into fourth around Kazuyoshi. Dylan Young inside of the 22 back there. Jeff James going to hang on to second. Looks like the run down the front straightaway too strong on the outside. As Kazuyoshi now trying to make a move back inside of the 8 of Matt Dixon. But not able to make it stick. Tried to dive it in there, but not able to make it get to the inside of the 8. As the leader's kind of breaking away a little bit. I believe that's the 17. That's got to be. Yep, Brian Patterson up in 12th right now, trying to make it into the top 30 in points, remember. As Mason Powers now makes a move back inside of the 99. And it was a header that went bad on the 50. And there's problems for Kyle Matthews. He's on pit lane. We saw that he was falling down the order. Now on the pits, or in the pits, and that, I'm not sure what has gone on inside the Great Clip Chevy, but he has lost a lap. Back up to the leaders. We'll follow that story as it develops. Alex May up in 7th right now, doing enough to clinch himself a chase spot inside Cosmic Nova now for 6th. And it looks like Eric Powers, who had one of the strongest cars in the weekend so far, proving it here in the race, gone up front, and he is starting to check out on the 99. Here comes Matt Dixon inside the 88, two DEI car and a Junior Motorsports car here, battling for 3rd. Nothing going there so far. Kazuyoshi giving the push down the front straightaway pretty much to the 88. Dixon able to get enough room there, though, to... Problems for the 8! Slow! The 8 car is slow! Could this bring out a yellow? He's going to stop! Caution is out! Caution is out for the stalled number 8 car of Matt Dixon. And Kyle Matthews out of the race due to a camshaft as well. Attrition could become a thing here, as I don't think the field's stacked up. Looks like they're good. The leaders are not going to pit. We'll bring you back if anything happens underneath the yellow, or if not, we'll bring you back for the restart here. And we are back, and I did not realize that we were actually close enough to where this was going to end up being a green-white checker top 38, or we have 38 cars here for this. Green flag is out. We're back to racing once again for the NASCAR numbersite.org 201. Through turns 1 and 2, Eric Powers kind of gets the restart we were expecting him to. The question is, can Mason Powers get inside for second? The other question then also being, will they be able to catch the 2 car? White flag is out. 1 lap of racing left for Eric Powers. 35th in the points coming into this one. Worth noting, 3 wide back here between the 21, 42, and the 0. Off the final turn, it's going to be Eric Powers claiming the victory here at New Hampshire. And how will that affect the chase picture? "35th in the points." And Eric Powers will get the job done. He visits victory lane here today. Top 10 behind him: Jeff James, Mason Powers, Cosmic Nova, Alex May. Will clinch a chase spot today with that run. And is that Henry Powers just hitting the pit wall? Can't believe I saw this in the background, but yeah, Henry Powers, apparently in a rush to find someone on the racetrack or something, decides to come down to pit lane and misses it. Okay then. Interesting there, but oh well, I'm not going to really worry about it. The rest of the top 10, like I said, though, behind Alex May, Kazuyoshi, Louvier, Dylan Young, Amanda Shelley, Ben Neuwirth worked his way up into the top 10. Kyle Collins, will be interesting to see if that was good enough to actually clinch him a chase spot or not. Magic number after this one, like I said, 296 points. Anyone 296 within 296 points of 30th, anyone within 296 above 31st, whatever it is, those are all your drivers still chase eligible. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe obviously if you haven't. But that is the race here from New Hampshire. 1 race left this weekend, the Cup race from Pigs Creek. So we're all over the place. We've been to Wisconsin, we've been to New Hampshire. Next up, Canada. So, like I said, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.